He was just in there while I was making ice cream. I made vanilla this time. We can have it for breakfast tomorrow if you want it. Turn on the light since Tucker's over there sleeping. Is this cake? Yep. Cake. They're from Sacramento. I'm not playing fire today. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not this pay. Good hits on the dark tips. Some mason does all the work. There. You warm enough? You got your sweater? Hi, Tuck. I said, Ma, that's too bright, Ma. You know I'm gonna freak out about it, Ma. Okay, bud. Let me cover up part of it. Stanley, what are you doing? They said you better not. I'm in the mood. I am absolutely in the mood. Little Stanley cakes. Stanley cakes. The sweet little muffin ass cat. He said, no, you don't get to talk about my tuchus. Hi, Tuck. Always having fun around here. Oh, it's all watered down and separated. It's much better when it's fresh. Mom got a taco salad at Wendy's today. You about ate that whole thing. You like those salads, huh? They're not terrible. No. It's just lettuce, and some chili, some beans. Yeah. Tortilla chips. You liked it. You like it. I haven't done a talk in a few days, and I forget like, there's stuff that happens, and then I I tell people about it, and I forget who I actually tell about things, and who if I'm telling YouTube. Telling YouTube. Oh, YouTube. Hi, welcome to my tiny tube. My name's Margie. I'm a milk empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. It's been kind of a... I don't know. It's been kind of a... I've been in a funk because I got mad because somebody stole my plants. And I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. I'm not... But, so I'm like, I didn't want to go out and be around nobody. I just packing up my toys and I'm staying home. F planet Earth, that kind of thing. Yeah. Like, I don't want to be nice to people because they're just going to be freaking shitty anyway. All that stuff, all that human shit, all that ego stuff. So, after a few days, I decided, I'm just going to go out and find some folks who are having a hard day or whatever. See if we can't turn things around for them. And because I'm so blessed, and it's just not fair that the blessings stop with me. So who am I, So all the blessings I got, they spill over into other people's lives. So I went to the market the other day and saw a couple people I haven't seen in a while, and what else happened? Oh, I went to the Family Dollar store, and there's a nice lady in there, and she was on one side, and she was like, "Oh, I'm looking for Cool Whip," and she said Cool Whip, but I had just had Miracle Whip in my hand. And I had in my head that that's what she wanted, was Miracle Whip. Because I saw the whip and she said whip, right? She was an aisle over in the refrigeration aisle. And I said, no way, I just had that in my hand. And then so she walked down to the end of the aisle. I walked down to the end of the aisle, and she was an older lady, and she was talking about how she likes to cook for people. I said, I like to cook for people. And she's there getting stuff to make biscuits and gravy. And we were going up to the register about the same time. I said, well, let me go ahead and get your stuff for you. And we were talking and chit-chatting and stuff like that. I said, and she said something about her grandkids. I said, well, come outside for me. I got something for them. For you to give to them the next time you see them. Because I guess they're down in Albuquerque. Because I keep, in my car, I get at that store where I get chalk, colored chalk, packs of colored chalk. And so whenever I see, like, you know, people hanging out, I'll go and there's kids, or, you know, I'll go and give them chalk so they can add some color to planet Earth. And so she went outside with me, and I gave her some chalk, and then I gave her a couple cookies, and then she gave me a prune pie. A prune pie. You had a bite. It's interesting. It's good. I just don't love prunes so much. I mean, the crust is just like, I mean, it's homemade. It's so tasty and flaky and good. It's really tasty. I just can't overdo it on the prunes. Never leave the house. They're good to clean out your system, though. So, then her granddaughter, who was waiting on us, because we were chatting it up, I gave her a few stickers. So that, you know, I always feel better. Whenever I feel bad about anything, my situation in life, anything like that, there's never been a time that I haven't felt better by doing something for somebody else. I wish more people freaking would realize that, would just get, you know, I see all over social media every day how freaking, you know, people are just beside themselves with grief and all this other stuff and all these other really heavy valid emotions. I'm not invalidating people's emotions. I'm saying in spite of those, you can't control how you know, all you can control is what you do, and if you get into action, you will feel better. You will. I've proved it time and time again. So I called today's Talks Truth Reveal because here on my tube I talk about the path in which, you know, me and Mom got here. And then only to find out Mom was probably born in Cuesta, 10 miles from where we moved from here. So like we were brought back here so Mom could live out the rest of her days, because she wasn't given the dubious luxury of born and raised. So what is that? I never noticed that before. It's painted. There's all kinds of shit. Anyway, so I get a message from somebody. Like, that's one of the reasons why I was late starting the talk. Because I was having this conversation. From somebody, because I put comments on local communities, like local community pages, and then this lady, she responded today. So this would be Mom's. This would be a cousin of Mom. This would be a cousin of yours, Mom.
Oh. Is that her?
Doesn't that look like you? Right? Like you guys, isn't that like? It's weird how DNA is, especially when you're like, because I'd never really been around it except for my dad, but I mean, he don't got the good genes. Anyway, so this nice lady reached out to me and said about the comment. her grandpa is a brother. So this woman's grandpa is a brother to mom's half sister. So it's so, and they're a little curious about a few things. Because the truth always comes out, man. The truth. Mom is the truth. Mom is such a dear, precious woman. I was thinking about that today because I turned 50 this year. And Mom was 50 the year that I went into the Air Force. I was old. I wasn't like 18 out of high school. No. I was like at the end, at the like, you better hurry up because, you know, the age window's closing. So, so when I was, I don't know, I was 25 or something like that. I was old, 26, I can't remember. Anyway. So, Mom was walking all over Anderson. She lived in Anderson, and she was still, volunteering all the time, all over the place, you know? Because she was always so grateful that she could walk that she never wanted to waste it, and she walked everywhere. She always did until you moved to Omaha, right? Then you kind of slowed down. Now we do laps in the front walkway. But anyway, I said, you know what, Mom? I said, you were in better shape when you were 50, because she had no choice. Like, her car didn't work, you know, so she had to walk to go get groceries, and it's just always been hard for her. Always. The least I can do is to alleviate this, you know, some of the suffering that she's already had to endure just because. Anyway, but still, she's in better shape when she was 50 than I am in at 50. Because, like, my body is just fucking pissed. You know? Scoliosis, like, they never even, like, done no tests about, like, all the autoimmune shit that is happening within my vessel. And because I got my mom, you know, and she always taught me that you got to keep moving, you know, keep moving. You can't sit still, because, you know, you'll rot. People rot from literally rot from sitting still. So it was nice having that this lady reached out, you know, and she said, and we had I told her everything I know. This is Mom when she was in high school. Oh, it's so bright. There, that's better. Oh, there. You know? She was just a young girl. You know, she didn't know no better. She met a fast talker bad boy, you know, my dad. And then, you know, they got married. And it's kind of funny how people are brought into your life, you know? Because they didn't really have a honeymoon, so because they were like, you know, they lived in San Luis Obispo. What they did is they stayed the night in the Madonna Inn, huh? Yeah. And a friend of mine, my fairy, I see now it's stuck in my head. Fairy princess in Illinois. She actually she and her dear sweet departed beloved husband actually stayed a night in that same hotel. You know, it's a theme hotel. The odds of these things, like wires crossing our paths, you know, based on frequency, on what people are drawn to by just, like, you know, the rhythm of their heartbeat, you know. And I always been drawn to, like, the wholesome, good-hearted stuff, and because I followed my heart, it brought us back to where Mom was born 73 years ago, man. I can't make this shit up. This story is like, it's a story for all times, you know. It really is. It really is. And I have it is I'm the good daughter with the masculine energy and the bad son with all the feminine energy, millionaire several times over, you know. What I call just like scared, like, Jerry, help me find a place to live, and he's like, no, she's your problem, you deal with her. Like, what kind of monster? Me and Mom recanted the story, actually. He had already moved out to Sacramento and off to college. He was 18. He was always so angry at her about things, and he never understood. Because that's how narcissists. He's like the baby narcissist. And then now he's like full grown freaking tentacle narcissist. Yeah. Anyway, I came home one day and he was like all disheveled. And Mom, I had a cut on her eye, and I got in his, and I was like, you hit Mom? You fucking hit Mom? Dude, like, he wasn't a state wrestling champion. He wasn't a champion, but he went to state. He wrestled 165. Mom's a 5 foot little, little lady. She just had a stroke, like she'd already been through enough, and this asshole couldn't restrain himself enough not to give her the old smack, and she still has the scar, and that's why he threw us away, because he doesn't want his precious freaking reputation tarnished. But he could have made up for it. He could have said, you know what, I was an asshole to you then. I'm going to help you take care of Mom. But no, he said to me, Mom's your problem. You deal with her. The karma for that, he doesn't understand. He always thought this stuff was like, nonsense to him and stuff like that. But then I noticed his behaviors. And I'm like, he's just attention diversion because he's a part of the freaking system of smoke and mirrors. Like, he's the co-chief counsel, assistant co-chair for, like, the highest legal defense in the state of California in the Office of Parole. That's how I know these guys are freaking scumbags. That's how I know what narcissists are. That's how I know that people will fucking just assume, leave you dead on the street, suffering on the street, as to do anything to, make life a little bit easier for you. I told someone the story about how broke the system and how I've seen it since I was a little kid. See, because people don't think little kids comprehend things and No. That is a very sorry assumption. That's why it's so important. I think we should be listening more to the children. They're closer to source. They just came from there. They got the answers, And then parents are like, no, we're going to train you like pets. We're going to dress you up in little, and like in the idea of how we always thought it should be, like without even taking into consideration the personality of the child. The control and dominance and all that stuff. It's just so goofy. So, I don't want to hear this song right now. Oh, no. Oh, so the youngins and, like, closer to source and stuff like that. And, I like this song. I'm sorry I'm tripping out on this song. It's Nappy Roots. I'll go on past that song. Here we go. Alright, what was I saying now? I forgot. I forgot all about it. I guess I'm getting I don't know, every now and again on social media I'll say something and makes what the response makes it so I have a lot of notifications, which I don't like. So mostly I try to stay under the radar. It doesn't always work out. Anyway. What else? I did go walk around a little bit today. I just don't have any energy. Like, I'm like walking around with my camera. I didn't take one picture today. But I just kind of walked through town. There's a lot of people. I don't like it. I gotta go back into the woods. I don't like a lot of people. I did use my pressure washer though. That was fun. I always wanted one of those. And then I bought one of these today. I went to Harbor Freight and I got one of these today. And so tomorrow it's in the back of the Suburban. It's too heavy. I can't do it by myself. It's like over 200 pounds, I think. So, a buddy of mine's going to come over tomorrow morning and help me take it out. It's going to be my kitchen countertop. So I'm going to put it in the kitchen and then and it's cool because like one drawer I can put all my button stuff in for my buttons. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And like I can get organized, which is the astrology right now. So at least I'm not using all of this life force kundalini inner energy that I'm feeling and using it for like dumb stuff. Because that's what a lot of people are making such bad. I was thinking about that. I know somebody right now, they're going to a hard time. Because they're in Aquarius and all this energy, man. All this, their placements, man. People get so flooded. And I understand that some people have to take medication. And that is, there's a time that I took Paxil when I was on the island, when I went to Crete, back in 2002, 2003. I took it for like a year. I only did it because my brother took it. And I was like, okay, you know, he's like, oh yeah, you know, it helps, you know, like, he told it, so okay, I'll try it. And all right, yeah. I was a very obedient little sister. Like, anyway, so, and then I got off it, and then when we moved to Oregon in 2017, the VA put me on pills, and it made my thinking all wonky, and I just kept, that was a weird period of time. So I tapered myself off that stuff, and decided that I'll just white knuckle life, and that I'm not going to do pills or anything like that anymore. And so, you know, I'll manage my behavior with prayer, meditation, exercise, you know, try not to eat too much crappy food. I do eat a lot of canned cookie. That's my medicine, my cookies, you know. But I think that we're evolving into a world that I'd like to see where, like, when people are so flooded with this kind of life force kundalini, you know, like, these are the folks they're very capable humans beings. Like, put them in the skid loaders and stuff like that, and let them work all night on the interstates and stuff like that. And, you know, we really need to make America, I don't know, it got derailed. I keep thinking of what this place could have been if the massacre wouldn't have happened, if the colonists would have cooperated with the natives and like learned the ways of the land and all that stuff, you know, without hijacking history. Like, too much history's been hijacked, and there's a natural course of action, and when there's so much dominance and control based on power and weird beliefs that not everybody has, but just a few people with, you know, that designate themselves as authority, that don't even have authority over themselves. That's what trips me out. Is all these people that doesn't give themselves the authority vested in themselves. Like, dude, you can't even take care of your own soul sack. Like, why do I think that your any power in you is any kind of valid? Because where is the discipline in your own life? You know, people got to be like religiously devout, but where's the discipline? Where's the charity? Where's the time? You know, where's all the stuff that's supposed to make things better? Well, people aren't doing it, so. Oh well, fucking shit's hitting the fan, man. And shit is hitting the fucking fan. And Ma, we're alive enough to see it, huh?
Yes.
It's pretty wild.
It is.
You know, more and more people are talking about, you know, the sun going out for 20, you know, and all, they're talking more and more, all the clocks are lining up on the wall, if you know that story. You know that story? Clocks on the wall, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And then I was like, I wonder if that's why they call it tick tock. Is they're trying to get everybody on the same page. Like the story of the clocks on the wall, where the clocksmith would wind up the clocks before he leave for the night. And they're all different sizes, you know. They're all different kinds of clocks. You know, he winds them all up, and they're all going on an opposite way. And then he comes in the next morning, and all the clocks are in unison, and they're all just. You know, our clock, our heartbeat, what animates us, there's only so many thoughts people can have, and either you're going to live more from ego or more from spirit. So people have the free will to choose, and every time, it's not even like sitting at an altar, slitting the throat of a goat. It's not even nothing that dramatic that like pays homage to the lower, like to worship Satan. You don't even like to worship Satan. All people have to do is as simple as this. All you have to do is just live your best life, and don't worry about anybody else but yourself. That's it. Because contrarily to that is where the goodness is where the spirit of all of the religions are, all the Christianity, all the stuff that they've been preaching for years is to take care of your neighbor, and you know, all that stuff, and it's evolved into go big red, and just like poverty could be abolished several times over with the freaking budget that they just put out with a sequel to Beetlejuice 36 years later. I don't think they ever should have made a sequel. They should have left that shit up to people, like left that storyline, you know. But they didn't, because it's always money, 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 money. Money is the root of all evil. Money is the root of all evil. You know, when you have faith, when you're a good person and just like let these good graces like help navigate you through life. What is that saying? I don't know I mean, I'm getting better at Bible scriptures because I'm hearing them more, but I ain't never read the Bible. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not a reader. I'm an imaginator. But wherever you go, take nothing. Because you always got everything you need. I braided my hair today. It's so nice. It's getting so long. When you look back at my older videos, because there's times like my head was shaved all the way down, and then it was like short for a long time, and then I gave up because I couldn't find a barber, but now I got a barber. I like it. I don't know. It works. People tell me, I get it probably once a week. I like your hair. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. I hope